Hello, welcome back to Monster Train. In today's episode, it is 2:25 p.m. Yeah, I just woke up about 30 minutes ago. Waking up for me, it's a bit of a process because I wake up and then I gotta get out of bed, and that usually takes a while. And you go brush your teeth, and I get my coffee, and then I set Monster Train to record or to upload. Any other videos, which I just set up the Stone Shard video to upload. About a 30-minute process before I can start my day. But I don't know, I was feeling it today. I was feeling Monster Train. I'm probably going to do a lot of recording today because I want to get Darkest Dungeon for you. And I've been talking about trying to do some TFT. I think I might try to record that today and see how I feel about it. It might be fun, or we'll see on that one, you know? We'll see how it feels. I just want to try it, but I would have done it because I've been talking about it a lot lately, recording a game of TFT and then making a YouTube video out of it. But I haven't done it because I haven't played much TFT on I haven't done much solo playing on my main account anyway. But anyway, all of that's not that relevant. How you doing? How you going? How you going? How's she going, eh? I'm doing fine. I used to say that on the radio a lot. I mean, they probably still do. There was a radio show that used to say "How's she going?" A lot. They're not Canadian, but we're all close to Canada here, so you know, how's she going, eh? I'm not too bad. It's the start of my day, so I don't have a whole lot to tell you. I think I'm just gonna fire off today's question, and then we're gonna hit the road. Let's do it. Today I want to ask you, are you allergic to anything? And if so, what, if you would like to share? This is creating an ever-increasing catalog of information about all of my viewers so that I can create the next Squid Game, although Mr. Beast has already created Squid Game, so I don't know what I'll call it. Oh, Squid Game has also already created Squid Game, but anyway, I am, as far as I'm aware, not allergic to anything. I had to take no, not had to, but I took a blood test recently to check for allergies too, because I have a congestion thing that hasn't gone away throughout my life, and they said, yeah, all clear, no allergies for any of the 30 that we tested for in the blood. So, yeah. I don't think so. I remember one allergy related story for you. I remember in elementary school, uh, we had a kid who was allergic to bees, and I really had a problem with this in elementary school, and I was not able to be vocal about it because I was like 8. But they used to leave the doors open a lot in classes. Like they would leave especially in the springtime, they would leave open the doors, and bees would just fly into the classroom where all these kids were, and yeah, it sucked, and I didn't like it. Anyway, the kid who was allergic to bees eventually got stung by a bee because they just kept leaving the door open, and it was a big ordeal. It wasn't cool. Didn't like it. Still don't like it. I should go back to that school and say, hey, stop leaving the doors open, weirdos. Anyway, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Today's Melting Exile Awoken. We got Raged House, Darkness Arcus. Darkness Arcus. Wow. It's been a lot of fell lately. Diligent Seraph, Draft Sharp, and Memento Mori. It's a great clan combo. Melting with Exile Awoken, you love to see it. It's Diligent Seraph. I'm not against picking Sinner's Salve here. Channel Heart's really, really good if I see Sting. This is huge payoff if I see Thorn Fruit, or Vine Mother, or any of those options. But Sinner's Salve is just going to be good throughout the game, especially on Seraph, so. Last time we had Rector, I picked Harvest and it didn't go well. You want to play Dark Calling with the draft? Honestly, not really. If I'm gonna be 100% real with you, not particularly do I want to play Dark Calling. Now, we don't have any burnout extenders for Burn Bright. You know what, let's play it. I'm down. We can do some fun stuff. Maybe we can pick up Animus of Will, make 3 of them with Dark Calling and some draft infusions. That could be cool. Give me the money. Same reasoning for yesterday's episode on the why I'm taking the money here. This trial is probably a little more frightening, but I'm just going to look at as many units as I can here. And we'll see what we see. So, Rector goes top. Crane Steward goes bottom with a Sharpen. The end. So, big plan here is to not feed Dregs into the Apprentice of Light meat grinder here. That's a big piece of the idea. I don't want to feed a bunch of damage to, or a bunch of damage shield, I should say. I'm gonna play the Root Seeds actually for more card draw. I'm trying to reach the draft, but he's not showing up. This Apprentice of Light goes through. I sack this. I don't care. Actually, he doesn't have to go through now that I look at it a little more. I can play Drag Root Seeds, or he goes through, but he's only gonna hit me for 3. Anything for you to reform yet? Yeah, Crane Steward. Take 3 there. I get both drafts on this turn. You're at 7? Okay. And then 1 drag up here stops 5, and we're gonna leave this combat only having taken 3, which is an absolutely fine trade with me. All things considered, I expected it to be a little worse than this, so I'm happy with this outcome. Assuming this is the outcome. I'm pretty sure I kill this boss with these 2 dragons. Although, maybe not. 21, so it's 5, 5... I'm gonna have it be 5, 5, 15, or 5, 5, 5, what is this, 36? 5, 5, 21, and then 5 kills. Alright, if I play another drag, it's 5, 5, we do 40, 59 total damage. What is it if I play Train Steward in front? It's 36, 57. Okay, so I'm actually gonna take 10 here, it looks like, no matter what. The best angle, I believe, is to play Reg like this. Does 40. Wait, did I do my math wrong? Maybe I did my math wrong. Anyway, we can do... Most damage is going to be Sharpen plus Root Seeds. And this so I'm going to take 15 here. It was close. If I had reformed one of the drafts, it would have been fine. But I didn't. My mistake. I'll take a molded here. A little more reform doesn't hurt. And I like a ping, right? No pings in this deck yet? Yeah, Vine Grasp makes a lot of sense. And yeah, I want to play Animus of Will. I also want to consider Husk Hermit, but I think I'm going to play Animus of Will. And we're going to make as many Animus of Will infused with drafts as we can, and I'm going to make an army of reformed Animus. I think part of the idea is they need quick, so that they get reformed, shoot off like 400 damage, and then die instantly. I think that's part of the plan. Endless plus 25. Horned Hollow, Woken Hollow. I don't think this is the run for a Hollow. Sorry, buddies. Temple shows Value Stone Intrinsic. I could actually Value Stone Memento Mori, and that's not the worst. We're gonna have a lot of death. Not sure. Let's roll this large stone. It's a lot of stats on an Animus of Will. It's actually not that good because she's not gonna die. I guess this is a skip everything. And we can look again. If I were stronger, I would take this pact, but I am not stronger. Oh, but I need to take it, or else I'm not getting it until here. Yeah, okay. Follow the idea. Take it to its conclusion. I think it's good. It does seem like it needs quick. This is another one of those lines that I've never played, so I think it should win, and I think it should be pretty cool, but I'm not sure. I'm looking for like multi-strike quick here. Ooh, this isn't great. Yeah, no trial. Scary. So I can't play Rector behind her or anything fancy like that. And Sharpen only does 4. Eesh. That's really rough. I think what you have to do here is you have to put Rector on the middle floor, or else he's gonna get crushed. I messed this up actually. Hold on. I need to change how I do this. You will have to bear with me. But that's wrong, what I did. I need to play it like this. That way she gets reformed right away. And it's still bad, don't get me wrong, but it's not quite as bad. Yeah, if I play Rector, he dies. I might just take a lot of damage here. It might be the play. I don't think we have a choice, yeah? I'm just gonna eat it. What do you got? This Memento Mori is really big. This actually might be the savior draw. Right, because it lets me kill 1. Yeah, this is a huge draw. Get to kill 1, play Dreg, Animus of Will, and kill all 3. Now she won't die and we have to deal with the next wave, but that's one wave handled, which is a start. Do I have enough bodies to throw at this? I think I might have enough bodies to throw at this, right? You want... God, their numbers... I didn't realize these clergymen lined up perfectly to ruin Dregs, even with Reform, right? 3 and 5, that's what they get. So 3 kills here, 5 times 2 kills here, 5 1 kills here. And then 17 times 4 kills everything. Okay. It was really important that I played that correctly with the Animus of Will, so you have to bear with me on restarting that one. I think it's worth a restart. I'm not the greatest with Dark Calling because I don't play them all that often. It's alright. Kill the haste. I do need to reform Animus of Will, so I think I will skip these. All the votive houses are gone? Yeah, buddy, those got removed in the DLC. Sorry, boss. There's Animus of Will. It's gonna be a really, really tricky run to play out, I feel. It's gonna be really rough. It's like the start of my day. So am I sharp enough mentally to handle a run like this? I don't know, man. Hopefully. Banger nonetheless. Entombed Explosive is a great card to put into the reform cycle with Animus of Will. However, I don't think I'm going to want to reform anything other than Animus of Will in this run. So it's maybe Sacred Wicks. And early game Entombed Explosive makes a lot of sense. I'm down for Sting. We saw Sting's value in that last fight where Memento Mori saved my life. I think Sting makes sense here. I think it makes the most sense. Alright, game. Show me quick, plus multi-strike, please. Uh-oh. And multi-strike. I really need the quick, though. The multi-strike isn't perfect. It's passable. If you want to be, like... If you want to be reasonable, you take plus 25, but I don't think I want that. Not here. Oh. Oh, oh. Yeah. No quick, though, is really bad, I feel. No quick, no plus 25. I should have taken plus 25, but alas, I didn't do it. I'll times 5 it anyway. I'll do it. And now I just start throwing upgrades at him. We're gonna need to see a lot of steel shots, but what can I do? What can I do? If I had taken plus 25 though, oh god. We would be in the money right now. I didn't call the game out. I talked about it in yesterday's episode actually. You should just take early upgrades even if they're not optimal. I should have taken the less optimal upgrade there. But it's hard to know. Actually can play top 4 easily. I did play mid 4 last fight, but that was just a dodge death. We have a draft in the rotation as well. So we have a lot of Animus of Will. I'm probably going to want to take space so I could play 3 on a floor. Makes sense to me. Here's the one with extra health. Oh god, they're raged. I didn't look at the rage. That's not ideal. I'm feeding Talos no matter what here. That's okay. If only this Rector had like... It'd be cool if Reform Rector had 2 options, or I could potentially go Reform Rector reforms for more health, like Primordium does. Have multiple options. That'd be cool here. I don't want Rector to take 9, because then he's gonna die to the Disciple. I fear. Let me get another Animus in the rotation. I need more Reform cards now, too. I need many, many more Reforms, because I have so much Animus of Will. 4, 5, 5. We play this one in front. Does 13 times 5. I can play... What's in my pool? I'm gonna bring back the 13 health Animus to let it hold the line here. Now I wish I took Sacred Wicks. Oh well. I can just throw them all in the grinder, why not? 9-9. I don't want to play Dregs though. Unless I have to. It's like an endless Bogfly run almost. I'm very nervous about this fight though. I think once we get through here it's not so bad, but this fight in particular I'm very nervous about. We're gonna have a clean slate at least to start reforming and playing Animus of Will on Talos. Yeah. I need to play it. I need to not have Rector die, I'm pretty sure. But I need to play 1 Animus down here to do 250. I need to play 1 Animus up here to save Rector. And I guess you go Root Seed Sharp? Yeah, why not? I think for saving Rector I should be good, and we're going to look to take space plus draw. Energy is not that important since most of the deck is free, so we're going to take space first. And then probably draw. We have Root Seeds, so maybe I just take energy. We'll see how it goes. See how it looks. You win this, right? Yeah, no problem. Also, Memento Mori does 190. You ever notice that that ability's animation has a bunch of skulls flying at the enemy? That's kind of cute. I don't want Devourer Intent or Sacrificial Resurrection here, game. Thank you for the offers. Might be a cool run for Formless Child, unironically. I might click it if they show it. We take space so we can put 3 Animus on the floor. The spell upgrades that I would take are -1 Memento Mori and Holdover Molded. Alternatively, I go left and I can make 2 removals and a duplicate, which would probably go to Vine Grasp or Sting, maybe. Just more targeted damage is nice. I think I need to go to the magic shop since I'm not going to another one for a long time. We're gonna look at... I don't think I'm taking the relic in the middle unless I have to, which I don't. I'm gonna play it safe in the next combat. We're not that strong. So I'm gonna give -1 to Memento Mori. +20 consume. Not interested. You can roll for no holdover. It's fine. Just looking, it's not crucial to the run, it would just be nice to have. This is how I feel about holdover here. What if you go harvest? I think the extra attack has to be right. Like, what if you go harvest and then use Rector as a big frontliner with all these Animus dying? That would be pretty wacky. I mean, they do a lot of damage. I don't think it's right to go harvest, but it's cool to think about. Oh, stop showing me haste combats, game. This is a deck that does not want to see haste. Please stop showing me haste. Do it like this, yeah. We'll get one reformed right away. It's 18 times 5. Rector catches the Collector for me. Collector Rector. This is big damage here that I need to concern myself with. What are you doing? 50, so you would hit... It would be 4 hits and then 1 on the 9 times 2, assuming live. I think it goes... Animus up here. That kills everything? Huh. But you take 1 damage. How does this unit die? Let me look at this for a second. I want to figure out why this unit dies. 9. Oh, because the enemies attack first. The end. I still don't have quick. One day. One day I'll have quick. Okay, so you're living as well. I'm gonna Vine Grasp with a 9-2 now, and Entombed Explosive. I missed the Memento Mori, but that's not really that important. So that was an 18 times 5. This is a very beautiful hand. This is a turn of Monster Train I'm about to play right here. What do we have? We have 3 times 5. This does 100. So it feels pretty straightforward. Play Animus here. I think you play Animus. I think I want to play a low damage Animus. What was this? This is plus 10, and this is 9. But I give up being able to play more Animus if I play these two. But I want to get a new one cycling, right? Like, I want to play this Animus. It'll add 9 to the count. I'm going to take 1, and if I play the 18 times 5 Animus, I will kill this floor, but then I have to deal with this floor. I think this is fine. I have a lot of units cycling right now, so it's probably fine. Honestly, I have more units cycling than I'm ever going to reform at this point. So it's fine. I'm taking like 15 attacks in a turn right now. God, if only I had quick. This would be so clean if I had quick. I'll be forever sad I didn't pick up quick on this run before the times 5. Alas. I actually need to start setting up. You have to plan ahead to kill the bosses in this run. I have to not brainlessly play this out. I have to prep to kill the bosses. And this should be enough. You can put the Entombed Explosive in the back to catch the 1-1 so I don't take any damage. And then hope I reform the high health unit for Relentless. Did not, but I drew Molded. Very nice. Great job, Molded, as usual. Yeah, this is the game plan. So I need to go to Steel Shops. I need to give as many of these Animus plus 25 quick as possible. Either one. Either one is fine. Crushing Demise is cool. Great card. Very good. Adaptive Mutation is actually kind of cool. Once an Animus gets reformed twice, I can use Adaptive Mutation to give enough health to survive. Yeah, that's cool. I'll take it. Adaptive Mutation, but not with Rage. Wow. And then there's a quick. Very good. It's just gonna go on any one of them, and then a plus 25 goes here. We're gonna roll for another plus 25. Cool. Happy to see it. I'll actually buy a multi-strike as well. I think that's enough upgrades. I don't think I need to go to another steel shop. That was an ideal steel shop. Absolutely optimal. Intrinsic holdover crushing demise sounds pretty good. I have to start thinking about where I'm gonna take my pack shards. I can always do infusions that are meaningless to remove train stewards and such, so it's probably fine to just not worry about it and then work it out at the final temple, as you can always take 50 at a temple if you have units to infuse, so. I'm okay with Extreme Stone Sting. Or, like, realistically, I think I should Intrinsic Molded or Crushing Demise, and then if we see Holdover, I can hold that over and play it every turn. It's probably best to do... I think it's best to do Molded. Kind of messes with the early game draws. Like, it messes with me until I get Holdover, and if I don't get Holdover, it's not good, but it's fine. I'm going to take it. Stealth Boss. That's a tragedy. That's a fucking disaster. At least we're just continuing the trend of every combat being worst case. I don't think it can get any worse than this though, so that's cool, at least. And we'll play Rector up here. Ah, I took Ember Drain, I shouldn't have. My mistake. Explosive down here. Ember Drain might hurt me a bit. I think it's alright. The attack of the Animus on top floor doesn't matter. I should make it the 3 attack Animus up here to wipe the floor. The 3 attack 28 health one to wipe the floor and then get reformed while also having Burnout 1 to stop Ember Drain. And you could play 2 mid floor. And then I think I want to just crush and demise this enemy away. Our goal here is to get a few Animus with a lot of burnout for the boss, and not all of the Animus with a little burnout. So I'm actually going to focus up and not play more than 3 in the cycle. And we're going to cycle no more. I'm going to kill one so I get the reform here. Because the way that Burnout or Reform Rector works is that he'll reform them if they die on his floor, but otherwise he will not reform them. I think I do want an adaptive mutation here. 33 times 6 becomes 13 times 6 with 33. And I give you root seeds afterwards. How we looking? We're looking... how we looking? Burnout 3. We're looking Memento Mori should clean up this Master of Light with a little help. Yeah, it's like fine. I'm gonna save myself the 5 health, but it's not great here. I need this unit to die. Huh. Huh. What an interesting conundrum. I need this unit to die. I think I do actually need to play Root Seeds onto an enemy to kill my Animus of Will. Oh, oh, that's really good. I didn't realize it, but I didn't calculate that this was extinguished damage. Cool. Very good. Now she gets in the pool. And so you want the one with higher burnout back. So we're gonna eat 3 turns here. Actually, can put a Train Steward behind and eat a 4th turn, which is good. He goes in the reform pool, but that's okay. I'll get him out. 5 stealth gone. Oof, this isn't looking good. 4 burnout. We don't have to go that many rounds with her, though, and the Crystal Cloak doesn't do high damage, so don't reform Train Steward, please. Oh, Train Steward, what are you doing here, buddy? Oh, Train Steward, what are you doing here, boss? Oh, Train Steward. Units burn out 1. 48 times 5 is 200, so we'll get 400 out of this one. I think we're okay. 330? Oh, because it dies. I think it's still good. I don't think this is going to change anything, though. If I play this in front, I think it's... Oh, no, it does change something. Alright, look at that. That was... This fight, Crystal Cloak against this deck, is, 1, bullshit, and this game is bullshit for showing me this goddamn boss here. But 2, it's also an extreme game of inches, where you gotta fight for every piece of ground that you're getting there. But primarily it's bullshit. Because it just... full burnout strategies where you have units live and die a lot versus an enemy that stealths. Gross. Also, how the hell do I kill the divinity is what I'm starting to think about here. I click on Sacred Wicks to have more reforms. I think this deck just needs a lot of reforming. Needs reforming, and I think I need to go see some removals. Although most of my cards don't matter, we can start to trim the deck down. We need to get rid of Train Steward. Need to get rid of Train Steward, and then I need to get rid of the Dregs. Draft can stay. Ooh, another plus 25. Oh, actually Petrified Heart, right? Giving everything plus 10. The Adaptive Mutation doesn't heal, but I don't care about that. Yeah, Petrified Heart for sure here. That's very good. What's my coffee doing? I still got half a cup. This is a pretty big cup, though. Or, to be fair. I got halfway between though and to there, and you got toe. Yeah, pretty big cup toe. Yeah, Intrinsic Molded is not looking good until I get Holdover. If I'm looking at this from a density perspective, the card I should duplicate is Crushing Demise. I'm gonna duplicate Sacred Wicks, though. It's maybe a little more loose. I really wish you would stop showing me Extreme Stone game. Give me True Stone Vine Grasp. I'm at 65 here. 25, so I can do an Infusion plus 10 at the Temple to reach an even 100. And that's good. That'll work. I'm starting to wonder if I'll have the damage to kill the divinity, though. Ooh, and Daze Shards are gonna be kinda gross here, I fear. Gross. Puke emoji. Oh, we can just play this correctly this time at least. The Heartless effect on the hearts makes me always so nervous. I'm like, oh god, have I made some sort of terrible mistake? No, it looks alright. We got 4 Animus in the rotation now. I think that if they die if I play this out correctly, where you go then you go Animus, Animus down here, these 2 will die, enter the pool. So I'll pass a turn here because of the Daze Shard, but normally I would put an Animus up here. If I could draw 2 of these every turn always, this would be really, really good, I feel. Take the +5, the +4. And so on this turn I will reform 2. Put this Animus in there as well, add her to the list. She's a big damage dealer at 3 times 6. These Daze Shards, you gotta stop, buddy. You can't do this to me. You can't farm me like this. Sacred Wicks is not good value here because I want Rector reforming units. Because Rector gives big damage output. These are actually, their health... Oh, these are the ones with high health. That makes sense. I was expecting Memento or Adaptive Mutation to look a little more enticing, but it isn't. Adaptive Mutation looks kind of strange here, doesn't it? Why does your health drop? Oh, because it switches your max HP to 33. And you're missing what? You're missing 14, so it actually just cuts you to 33, and since it doesn't heal you up, you're still minus 14. That's kind of wacky. I didn't know that card worked that way. Lesson learned, I suppose. Also, we're gonna kill the divinity by having so many attacks on every floor. You are such a piece of shit, Arcus, and I hate you. What's wrong with you? Fuck you, Arcus. These two are gonna die and get reformed to the middle floor, I believe. I think it'll be okay. I mean, when they die, I can bring them back. Yeah, they'll die, they'll get put back on top floor. Could actually do like you know what seems good here? Let's go Crushing Demise. Sacred looks like. Gives me an extra 2 turn or an extra 2 animus on the floor down here. Probably worth it. I don't lose anything anyway. And I can actually put one of these big animus on mid floor now. Is this a run where I want to take another draw, do you think? I'm not sure. I think I want Rector tanking in the final round here. I didn't want Rector tanking on the stealth boss because Rector didn't have burnout and burnout was the deciding factor, but on this boss the animus are going to live longer. And we want them to live longer. Their health bars are bigger than their burnout bars. Cool fight. Good job. Add quick to a unit doesn't work. Add burnout 4 to a unit is not good. Cycle of life. No formless child? Whack. There's a world where I want to take space again to be able to play 3 animus on middle floor. I actually don't hate that idea. Having the flexibility of playing 3 animus on each floor is really good. It's wasted on 2 floors, but I think it might be worth it. I do also have to deal with the fact that Rector is gonna die, and if I play him middle floor, he'll be less likely to die. I'm gonna take second space here. I have to deal with the fact that Rector's dying on me. I'm gonna look for holdover. Double stack. Check the caverns real quick. You can have my health. Wow, that's fucking awful. Priory's Cloak. Another one for the compost bin. -1, probably for root seeds. Roll this. No holdover. Very sad. -1 Crushing Demise. Probably going to the magic shop again to look again. Holdover makes this run a lot easier. Go ahead and take Dark Calling 3. And onward we go. Quick coffee sip. I'm not too confident in being like, this is where our scaling probably hits a wall, and I think taking armor 20 here is going to lead to a lot of damage, so I'm gonna play it cool. In this fight, Rector can go top 4. So, kind of interested in an adaptive mutation here, but I'm not gonna do it. Crushing Demise. I was just about to say, I hope I draw Crushing Demise here. Crushing Demise, please don't hit the Collector. It's 50-50. Oh, Crushing Demise. Oh, Crushing Demise. Oh, Crushing Demise. You have crushed me. Oh, that's painful. Oh, buddy, that's not good. I'm just gonna eat damage here like crazy for it, yeah? Hey, this is where I get to play 3 on this floor, and that was kind of good. Also, the Quick Animus will just kill the 20 times 2. How about it? No, I almost killed the Winged Conduit at least. doesn't... Actually, this one's better. 103. What's into 80 or below 80? So I'm gonna take like 41, I think. Oh, Crushing Demise. All you had to do was hit anyone else but the Collector Crushing Demise, and we were in the money. Ah, you hate to see it. Everything's kind of out of whack here. Yeah, I want this one in front. My death and redraw hasn't been optimal, is what we're seeing here. You want to be drawing 2 Animus per turn, so that Rector has time to get them all set up and going. And I drew like 0 per turn until I drew 4, which was not very good. However, taking the extra space does let me sneak in an Entombed Explosive, which will allow me to mostly handle this wave. This is where I'm going to regret not pulling the Light Wings as well. That's 18. If I play Animus of Will, she'll die. So if I play this Animus of Will here, she will not do anything. She will just die. I'm going to want to play Memento Mori down here. 5, 5, 12. To do 5 explosion. Okay, there's a way here. I don't know if this makes sense, but you could play... Wait, she takes 13? Why does she take 13? Oh, because she's quick. That's the quick one. Never mind, everything's fine. That's quick Animus. I was looking at it, so the idea I had was going to be fine, which was to sharpen the explosive, but didn't need it. Oh, Trample Boss with Multi-Strike is so bad. Oh, it's so bad. Oh no. Oh no. Uh-huh. Okay, we get some damage. Okay, we get some damage in. Oh no. It's a fucking disaster. This run idea is very cool, and I've fought every single worst case fight, I'm pretty sure. I don't think any of these fights have been good for me. And yet somehow, thanks to my genius level ideas, and by that I mean thanks to the fact that I took an extra space, we're gonna be okay. That's a fucking nightmare. Oh. I don't like to see it. Here, Rector, take this guy out. Good job, Rector. 32 damage, I was off by a little bit. I took 31, not 41. I feel like I need to click as many Crushing Demises as this game will allow me to have. Throwing Retreat, Adapting Mutation, Wildwood, Custodian, I'm okay. And we're going Magic Shop. So I have to take a lot of pack shards here as well. I'm just gonna look around first. Lightstone casing, huh? What's in the temple? Intrinsic Value Stone. The Value Stone, I think... Well, actually, I don't need to take this, right? If I do a pact, I can take a +10 only. If you want to show me Holdover here... Let's see. So you want to play -1 on probably Crushing Demise. Do you want to show me a Holdover here, game? Oh, Holdovers. Okay. That's too bad. Holdover at any point in this run would have made it significantly easier. If there was a Holdover, I buy Lightstone Casing, I go Intrinsic, Holdover, -1 Crushing Demise, and then I duplicate that, and we win. But there were 0 Holdovers on this run, very sad to say. It should still be winnable, but it's gross. Fate's First Blade gives actually a lot of damage to the Animus. But, I need to make removals happen. This was the run where removals did not line up with the path I wanted to take. And because I didn't just throw plus 25 on Animus before getting the -5, which if I had, I would have been able to path into removals and shape the deck a little bit better. But alas, none of that happened. It's fun to talk about dreams. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to Intrinsic Adaptive Mutation, and then I'm going to remove it, because the card's not very good. And I'm going to infuse Drag onto Draft. Make him a 20-25. Maybe I sneak him into a floor and he does something cool. You never know. I'm going to duplicate Crushing Demise. I think this card has become pretty pivotal to my game plan. I'm going to remove Adaptive Mutation. And then I have enough for one removal more. One removal or one relic. Fade's First Blade gives some damage, but the problem with it is it doesn't trigger until the next turn, and a lot of times no units are going to live to the next turn. I'm gonna roll. Mold Braces is pretty good here. I'll click on Mold Braces. Mold Braces is good. It gives you an ounce of more survivability, which will potentially be enough to let an Animus take another swing. Potentially. In this fight I took Sinner's Salve for. In retrospect, I probably could have gotten away with the other item. I don't remember what it was though, to be fair, so. I remember thinking about it and then going, I should be responsible and take Sinner's Salve. In retrospect, I think I could have gotten away with the other option, but now Sinner's Salve is going to be good. Play that out first, always. I'm gonna put an Animus up here for sure. I'm gonna eat the Sharpen. And then crush middle? It's fine. It's fine. Not having two Animus in the Reform there is a little not good, but I had to do it to play Crushing Demise, and I think it's worth it. It goes like this. Rector's gonna have a lot of armor as well now. Look at this wave. 10, 25, 25, 3, 15, 15. Yeah, okay, so 10 puts you to 4, 25 kills, 25 drops you pretty low. What does 25 put you at? It's 18, I believe. 15, 15, death. I think if I tactically place a drag here to eat 25, you get to take your swing, which is good. Puts a drag in the pool, but I have enough reforms for it to probably be alright. And I think I need that swing to go off. Be a great Memento Mori turn. What are you doing to me, Seraph? Holy moly. Oh, I hate it when he does this, too. Okay. You have 21. These are pretty weak. 10, 25. If I play the drag, he'll eat 25, 3, 15. And then you have 15, 15. So what is it? It's gotta be 23 times 6, right? And that'll kill 1, 2, kills. This is 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll take 15 if I play this. Yeah, that's like, and this is an extremely unfortunate wave to see. And yeah, it's just terrible. And the fact that we only took 15 from that is great. But it puts us really far behind. That's gonna be permanently the bad thing about that. It puts us far behind. But I have Sacred Wicks, and Sacred Wicks is a great catch-up tool to get me back in the fight. We actually get away with this now. I survived that Nightmare wave, so as long as I don't get another one of those, it'll be fine. This Dreg can be an honorary Animus as well. He's pretty strong. Or sorry, this draft, the combo. I'll put 90 here. Maybe not. Maybe I just let him go. Yeah, get out of here, buddy. You're retired. Here's that drag that I had to play earlier. We can also see the very big value Mold Braces has brought. I said it might be important as like a Game of Inches sort of card. It's been pretty important thus far. 43 times 6. Okay, I want to play this Animus down here. I'm going to play a Root Seeds up here. This is the card I want to consume. Root Seeds, yeah. Crushing Demise, and then Sacred Wicks for double value. These units are basically the same. What are you on? 2 burnout? I'd rather have this Animus die. It's 33 times 5 is... what? It's going to be 33 times 3 going through, which is 99. Actually, this isn't enough. Unless I put her behind. 33 times 5 is then... no, it's still not enough, right? If I put her behind... well, about 37 times 5. That's 150 and 35. It's 185. Okay, so I play this Animus behind. That'll be 185. And then you add a Root Seeds to her for the kill. And you come down here and you put down the 53 health unit to wipe that floor out. This is so much thinking. Why did I do this as the first thing in my day? Why didn't I just play Burnout? With coffee break. The ice in my coffee has mostly melted now. I'm trying to filter it out. But it's hard. Okay, we need to start prepping for Seraph now. I need to start preparing to fight Seraph. So, oh, there's no Animus in Reform pool right now. So that means that my Reform is partially wasted. The best thing to do here is... I mean, it's fully wasted, actually. Best thing to do is to put a unit in the pool. Like, there is no reason to not put a unit in the pool here. Let me play this down here. And then next turn, this Animus will get reformed, but not this one. Hold on. I want this Animus back. It's taking 10, 20, 30. It's at 28. It's at 33. Yeah, I think it's worth it. I think that's worth it to... oh, but it doesn't swing now. I think that's okay. Oh, because the... was there a quick in there? I think there was a quick in there, which is what I wasn't calculating for. My mistake, my mistake. No, there wasn't a quick in there, because the quick wasn't in the field. Okay. So I have to put out fires everywhere. Everything's on fire. Everything's bad. Everything's a nightmare. Yeah. Yeah, it's really bad. I need this Animus up here in front of Rector. I mean, this is also just where the run falls apart. Killing Seraph here is very hard with how everything lined up. It's very hard. Let me move you back. I'm really leaning in. Hold on. There you go. You're a little further away now. So I have 2 Animus come back next turn. This Animus is kind of worthless. Maybe I'm supposed to sack this hit? Maybe I'm supposed to sack this hit. Can I afford to do that for the Divinity, though? Possibly. It feels like maybe I need to gamble on the bottom floor here as well. Where I play Animus, Draft, Entombed, and then throw Crushing at it and pray. 50... let's do the math here. 50 hits here. 50 hits here. And then... what are you doing? You're doing 200 minus 5. You're doing 195. Oh, so that's 4 hits. I feel like I have looked at this and I think... okay, let me walk you through what we need to have happen here to win this run. You ready? I believe what I need to have happen is I need to play Animus, Draft, bottom floor. Okay? I follow that up by playing Crushing Demise. Crushing Demise needs to hit one of these two units, Graph or Animus, on my side, and it needs to hit the 290 Gilded Wing on their side. After that, I need to play Entombed Explosive in front of Animus to kill the Light Wings. Yeah, to kill the Light Wings. The floor will ideally be fine. And then I'll get to do like 400 damage to Seraph. After that, I need to play... I don't need to play Vine Grasp up here. I was thinking I need to Vine Grasp my Animus, but that's incorrect. Okay. So let's enact the plan. I want Draft Drag behind Animus, in front of Animus. And then I want Quick Animus here. I always have to Crushing Demise. Maybe I should Crushing Demise or kill the Light Wings first, you're thinking, but I feel like I need to stop this curse so I have a higher chance of drawing into Memento Mori or Molded. That is the worst case. That is the absolute worst possible outcome right there. Disaster. Absolute disaster. Okay. I put this Entombed Explosive up here. I put it up here behind, so it burns out after the Resolve triggers. And then it does some damage. Alternatively, 50-50 is 100. It'll do 90, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2 goes here. I get one more hit from the Gilded Wing. Okay, it's not good. It's not good. It's not good. It's very bad. Yeah, it's very bad. Very, very bad. But we have the ability to play 3 Animus on this mid floor for a reason. There's 1,000 damage. This unit burns out. I don't think... I mean, I'm gonna hit a bunch of dead draws here and die now. I have to pull Reform, right? I have to pull Molded to win this now. Well, Memento Mori. Disgusting. Everything went wrong here. Nothing went right for me. That's all there really is to say about it, right? Nothing in this fight went right. Everything that could have happened wrong happened wrong. Maybe you don't gamble on that Crushing Demise play, but we're 3,000 health away from killing Seraph. I think I needed that Crushing Demise play to happen in my favor for myself to ever have a chance there. So maybe if I planned like 4 turns ahead and realized I might have needed Crushing Demise there, I could have had it. But it harkens back to, well, basically the idea was and should have been pull this Animus up here to the front with Vine Grasp. That way she dies in front of Rector and gets reformed, so I have her for this turn as well. But realistically speaking, this run idea is really bad because without having all of them have Quick, without having everyone have Quick, this run idea is really terrible because they die before they get to attack. However, what I have seen upon playing this run through is if I had given them all plus 25, it would have won. I am confident. Because they have 53 health is enough for them to survive one hit. And so if I have 2 or 3 Animus with 53 health, they get to drop 600-700 damage in a round before dying. And if I have 3, they get to drop like 1,200 damage in a round before dying. Well, more, but like 1,200 damage and then 1 dies and then like 600 damage. It's a lot of damage. So in the future, what we can take away from this is if I ever want to play Reform Rector with Animus of Will, multi-strike plus 25 is a winning line. I thought it had to be multi-strike quick, however, now we know. I don't know, man. How am I gonna know that? Do you think anyone's played this sort of idea before? I'm sure someone has, but I haven't. It's hard. You see how hard I thought in that freaking Seraph fight just to die anyway? You know what would have been better? It would have been better to play that with Paraffin Enforcer on the Animus. Think about the rage. But, you know. Just a few things go slightly different in this run, and it's a steamroll, right? We get plus 25, and I decide on plus 25 as an idea, and it's a lot better. But in my mind, I still had time. I didn't know I was about to see a ×5. How can you know? You can't. That's the answer. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave me a like. Subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.